Today I'm talking about the power of a list when it comes to journaling. So, do you use a to-do list like me? It amazes me when people say that they don't use a to-do list. I would literally be so lost without mine because it just helps me to organise things, to keep on top of everything. I even write ridiculous things down really things that are pretty obvious because I just quite like the process of ticking it off. So my to-do list, it helps me to keep organised, of course. It helps me to feel like my life's under control or under some control, and that it just takes off some of that mental pressure, some of that mental load. But here's the thing, lists are powerful, especially when it comes to journaling. And I'm going to talk you through a journaling technique using lists that is really, really powerful. I've used it a number of times and it helps you to go deeper, beyond the surface level, and it can even help you to access more of your subconscious thoughts, so what's going on underneath the hood. So a to-do list, obviously, is just about getting things done. We're not looking at to-do lists, we're looking at lists, because a to-do list is for instance, remembering birthdays, or you want to cancel the gym membership, something that I've still not got to do. But a journaling list is a really different animal. They help you to go deeper into what's going on the inside. So when they're used well, like I say, they can act as a bridge to your subconscious, getting past the obvious and uncovering more of the meaningful stuff. So about who you are, what you want, what you need, what you desire, what you long for, what frustrates you. It brings up different patterns, makes you aware of common themes, insights you might not have been even aware of. So using a list, it's a really great way to just download loads of information, everything that's in your head, and give you some clarity, showing you what matters, and coming up with some really creative solutions as well, potentially. For example, I was feeling really stuck with marketing my business, which is Create Yourself. And I'm a journal coach and a therapist. And I was getting stuck on the marketing. I was doing the same stuff as what everyone else is doing on Facebook, on Instagram, and it just didn't feel right. And I was not getting very far, getting very far at all. And it didn't feel like the best fit for me. So I set myself a challenge to come up with 100 different marketing ideas. 100. Now I know that sounds like a lot. That sounds like an insane number to come up with 100 different ideas. But actually that's the point of the exercise, is that the fact that it's a big number means that you have to keep going and going, and you literally, it just helps you uncover things that you wouldn't come to normally. So it helps you think out of the box. So literally, after I'd done the 100, I was literally sat on the loo and boom, I had a download of a great idea about affiliate marketing, about getting people to market for me. Because sometimes I find marketing and sales a bit icky. So that was a really great idea. And so my mind was working on the problem even after I'd stopped the actual activity. So here are some of the golden rules for having a go at this technique, list writing. Number 1 is to write fast. Don't stop. Keep your pen moving on the page. Don't overthink it. Write fast, not past, fast. Because the more you do that, the more you'll actually bypass your analytical, critical thoughts, which are there trying to trip you up, trying to sabotage you. Number 2, peace, man, is repetition. It's okay to keep writing the same thing over and over and over again. Don't worry about that, it's fine. It's actually part of the process. Sometimes repetition reveals what's on our minds. So that can be really useful too. So rule number 3, it really doesn't need to make sense. Your list doesn't have to be perfect. or make any sense to anyone else. It's about whatever's in your head. Just keep writing. And eventually, because it gets harder and harder to get to 100, you start to come up with original, unique ideas that actually might be just what you need. So here are some ideas. Things like 100 ways to look after myself, 100 things I want to accomplish, 100 things that I like about myself, 100 things I want to do before I die, 100 experiences I want to have turning 50 this year, 100 fears I have, 100 things I want to share with my child. So I know that 100 sounds a lot, but it's about pushing yourself so that you'll go deeper with this, that hopefully you'll start to access some of them subconscious thoughts and ideas. Because the brain is just going to move past the obvious eventually, and that's where the real gems come from. So I'm really challenging you to have a go at this, to take the 100 list challenge and see what happens. And yeah, just see how powerful list writing can be for journaling. And I think you'll be surprised by what you discover. So I'm Kay Holdsworth. I'm a journal coach and a therapist. And you can check out my website at kayholdsworth.com. I've got a lot of freebies on there as well. You could join my 21 days journaling challenge. And I would love you to join. It's free. You can join at any time you want. Just go to the website and please be subscribed to my channel. Thanks a lot and hopefully see you later.